Mic check. Testing, testing. Is this mic on or what? Is it on? Are we on, doubles? Are we on? Doubles, are we on? We're live. Yo, 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 what's up? What's up? It's Coach Nick Money in the house with the indelible one, DBL Nick's in the house. And you know it's not a party without the Serengeti specialist in the house pouncing around, getting the ABCD patterns all the time. It's DBL Moms. Let's go, baby. Ahmed, what's up, brother? What's going on? How you doing, brother? How you doing? Folks, if you're not subscribed to the YouTube channel, go ahead and subscribe to the YouTube channel. You want to do that. Some fantastic content. DBL Moms did a video last night on CLIK? CLIK went up 170% in pre-market, folks. Come on, man. Come on. I'm just saying. Hashtag no 5% runners. Come on now. Come on. So go ahead and subscribe to the YouTube channel at Coach Nick Money. At Coach Nick Money. And of course, if you want perpetual financial news Monday through Friday. 7 days a week. 7 days a week, doubles. 7 days a week. 24 hours a day. 24 hours a day. Go ahead and subscribe to the x.com account, aka Twitter at Coach Nick Money. At Coach Nick Money. And it's also a ton of wonderful content on microcaps and small cap stocks, pre-market, regular hours, after hours. So that's at Coach Nick Money, x.com. Go ahead and check that out. Facebook, Instagram, and Threads at Coach Nick Money. Twitch live streaming at Coach Nick Money. And of course, we're also on TikTok, Tiki-Taki, aka the Tac at DBL Nicks, at DBL NICKS, and the screen name is Coach Nick Money. And of course, if you want to be a part of an incredible community, join our Discord. We have a 4-day trial for $9.99, but it's not just an amazing Discord, which is super helpful, constantly looking out to make your journey to succeed in trading that much easier. We also provide massive tools left and right, like for example, the real-time trading scanners that you're seeing in the left side of the screen, pre-market, regular hours, and after hours with the float, the volume, and much, much more. Hyperlinks to give you access to news, press releases, search features for news. The early watch list doubles. I got to talk about the early watch list, don't I? All right, don't I have to talk about the early watch list? I got it. The early watch list yesterday was Fuego, baby. CLIX was called yesterday, baby. Went up 170% today. TGL was another one that went over 100%. That was called last night at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So these are all available to you in the Discord. Go ahead and take advantage of that trial. The link is in the description for a $9.99 trial for 4 days. We got Aaron in the house. We got Ahmed in the house. We have Ahmed asking about TOVX. We're going to check that out. And then we have Aaron asking about CODX. Let's go ahead and check out those two tickers in order. Let's go take a look at TOVX. This is a stock that was running last week. Let's see how it's doing right now. TOVX. Okay, let's narrow this down a little bit. Let's tighten it up a hair. Okay, all right. What are you doing? Okay, so it had that parabolic movement last week, and since then it has gone down significantly. However, it is maintaining itself at the VWAP, the volume weighted average, but it will certainly need volume in order to get itself up again. So let's go ahead and do a Fibonacci retracement to take a look at what the key levels of support and resistance are. Hold on. Right there. There we go. All right, so it's currently on support at 32 cents, which is also where the VWAP is. Resistance for the next level would be 46 cents, and then above that is 57 cents. We don't want it to go below the VWAP, because if it goes below the VWAP, you've got the potential of a significant drop for TOVX. So we want to see TOVX get its act together with some volume and pull back up. Let's go take a look at CODX. This ticker has been running parabolic today. What happened, doubles? What happened to my RSI, bro? I want my RSI. I want my relative strength index back. Come back here. Come back. I want you back. Why does it keep erasing on me? What's going on with that, bro? What the heck, bro? What is going on here? No. I cannot have that, bro. I have to have my volume weighted. What am I trying? What am I trying to say, bro? I know. I was just napping, bro. You know. I mean, I had to have my beauty sleep, brother. I want to change this to white over here. How do I change this? Where's the gear for this? Where is it? Come on already. No, come on. That's what I'm looking for. Get away. Get away. I want this. Come on. Come on. There we go. Perfect. Yep. I got to press a key so we don't lose Fortnite. So Aaron asked about CODX. CODX, the shares are trading higher after the company signed a definitive agreement with Arabian Eagle to establish Chimera Diagnostics and localize its CODX PCR platform across the Middle East. CODX is a heavy floated stock at 46 million shares. However, the volume has been berserko today at 879 million. The stock was well over 200%. Let's get a share party. Let's get a share party. Let's get to the first 100 folks here. So we can take a look at what's going on with the price action. We'll do a Fibonacci retracement to determine what the key levels of support and resistance are. We can see that the RSI is selling off and it's moving towards the oversold area, but there's certainly still room for it to keep dipping. It's trying to recover, and we can see that the RSI is trying to break through the mid-range of the RSI. But again, this show is called Power Play because we're getting ready for Power Hour, and obviously there's a lull in the volume as we wait for Power Hour to come in. Folks, for those that are new, Power Hour is at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and it's usually when a lot more volume comes in and the stocks start to get more parabolic. So what we're doing is we're doing the Power Play show where we basically review stocks that we're interested in potentially dabbling with during Power Hour. That's the power portion of Power Play. And then in between, we do a little decompression from trading earlier on, right? And we do a little playing. We do a little Fortnite. And we get some dubs for the community, for the indelibles. That will be all. So that's what the story is. Okay, so we're seeing the RSI trying to break through. We could see a dip in the volume. Again, that is to be expected. We are now at 1:38 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We still have an hour and 22 minutes before Power Hour. But let's take a look. Let's make this a 5-minute chart so we can see a little more clearly what's going on. What you have here with CODX is you have a double top. You can see it right here. There's a top right there, and we'll put a graffiti line right on that. So right over here is a double top. One, and then you have the second one over here, and then you have the subsequent sell-off, which absolutely already occurred. So we could see that sell-off. And now you see price action trying to break through that sell-off. Now, there's a couple of things going on here. We could look at it from several different ways, okay? Okay, let's go ahead and put another line over here. So this could potentially be the beginning of a descending wedge bull reversal, and it's trying to break forward. But my concern is that the volume weighted average, the VWAP, is right over here at around 87 cents. So let's go ahead and put a green marker right where the volume weighted average is, right over here. Okay, and we can see. Oh, why are all my colors off? What's going on here? Who's messing with the coach over here? Who's messing with the coach here? Come on. Oh, whoa. Who's messing with my green line over here? All right, there we go. Now, let me spread this out a little bit so it's a little bit more visible. So you can see that the 9 EMA is trying to pierce through that descending wedge bull reversal, and we just had the double top, which was the bearish pattern that caused the price drop. The price action stayed above VWAP, okay, but we can see that VWAP and the 9 EMA are still quite separated. We would need a lot more volume for the VWAP to start trailing with the 9 EMA. So what we want to make sure happens is that this is not a false breakout, and that this doesn't break down because of the separation between the 9 EMA and the VWAP. Also, the timing of the day. There's lack of volume right now. So we're going to need to see if volume really comes in, and if this in fact turns out to be a bull reversal breakout pattern called a descending wedge, and if it in fact brings the price action back up again. What we're seeing is that the volume in the candles are starting to diminish, and we have that neutral RSI. So we're going to be keeping a close eye on all of this, but this is what's going on with CODX. It is the leading gainer. It has a heavier float, but it's had a tremendous amount of volume, and it has had a lot of attention on it. So this is definitely something I'm going to be keeping an eye on. And I guess I could do a Fibonacci retracement so we could talk about the key levels of support and resistance. So we're going to go ahead and select the Fibonacci retracement, and we can go ahead and post the Fibonacci retracement, and we can see that support, it's right at support right here at $1.04. We want the price action to stay there. But if it drops, 87 would be another target for a support area, and 64. We're hoping that that doesn't happen. Resistance would be right where the double tops are, right over here at around $1.20, $1.22. And then if it can break through that, it would be $1.44. And you see this triangle over here? This oftentimes can act as resistance as well, depending on where the price action is. So anywhere that this diagonal is would be another resistance area, and then all the way up here. Yeah, absolutely, Aaron. My pleasure, bro. Hope this is helpful. I like this stock a lot, even though it's a heavy floated stock. It had the news that really pushed it up. And one of the things that I tell people is, look, you know, these stocks move. They don't move in a void. Right, Doubles? They move in relation to what's going on with other stocks. And there haven't been really too many other stocks running today at the same time that CODX has been running. So the fact that it was a sub-dollar stock, and the fact that there weren't too many other stocks running at the same time that it was running, kind of softens the blow of the 46 million float. Right? Think about that. And also, because the stock was under $1, even though the float is heavier, people can afford to buy more shares because the shares themselves are cheaper. Right? So you can get away with a slightly heavier float when the stock is cheaper. That being said, there's a downside to the cheaper stocks. They tend to be much more volatile, and they tend to have much more situations where they flush very unexpectedly, and so on and so forth. But that hasn't really been so much the case with this. What has been more the case is that it's a heavy floated stock, and it's been taking its sweet time to actually break out into a bull pattern. And then when it hits that bull pattern, it kind of stalls and has to catch its breath. So that's the story with CODX. I like it. I'm going to keep an eye on it, but I want to see if it's going to show some coach love, because if it doesn't show coach love, I will quickly look at another ticker, because that's the way it goes. I'm not going to be dealing with this baloney. The Indelible Tribe deserves better, Doubles. We're at 111 folks here. Let's go ahead and get a share party going on. Let's go ahead and get to 200. Let's go, baby. Let's go. All right, the next ticker we're going to look at is SOHO. And the story with this particular ticker, Southerly Hotels, let's go refresh it. Let's refresh it, because for some reason it's getting stalled. See, whenever you see a chart like this, Doubles, this usually means it's some kind of an acquisition or some kind of a merger. You would also see something like this if there was a reverse split, but usually the price action wouldn't be flat like this. You would have that big spike and then some consolidation, and then the price action would either go down or up, or whatever the case may be. But this price action is going straight across, so this usually indicates some kind of a merger or consolidation. When I see something like that, that's the first thing that comes to mind. So what we have here is Southerly Hotel shares are trading higher after the company announced it will be acquired. There you go. Will be acquired by a joint venture backed by Kemmons Wilson Hospitality Partners and Ascendant Capital Partners for $2.25 a share, and you can see that the consolidation is right there. So this is not really a particularly interesting stock to me, because this is not an actual run up of 141%. It's really you know, it's really that that's what the purchase was. So it's staying right at that number. So the stock right here, nothing really shamexy about it. DZZ ran, and it was kind of choppy, and it was a more expensive stock, so I really didn't move on it. It did move up. It's currently up 119%. It had 5 million in volume. Okay. But right now, you can see that it has basically formed a bear pattern that subsequently caused consolidation below VWAP. So let's take a look at it a little bit more in depth. Let's see what's going on. So one thing that we can say is that it has either potentially an irregular head and shoulders. So this would be a shoulder, and an irregular, this would be the head, irregular shoulder, irregular shoulder. So that's one way of looking at it. Or you could say it's an irregular double top. Under either circumstances, those are both bearish patterns, right? So we'll just, for simplicity purposes, we'll just say it's a double top, okay? You have the sell-off right over here. Boom. You have to break that downward trend. It did. Now it's consolidating, right? And what's going on is it's in a channel doubles. Channel time. It's channel time. And basically it's consolidating, but it's consolidating below VWAP, and I don't like that, doubles. I want to be above the VWAP. The VWAP's right over here at around $8.20. $8.20. You have that consolidation. You have lack of volume. Certainly makes sense. We're still way before power hour. Let's get that shit party going on. We have 137 folks in the stream with us. Let's go ahead and get it to 200. I want to thank everybody for joining the Doubles Meister. DBL Nick's in the house this morning. The Rainmaker. Yes, with Microcap Mornings with the Serengeti Specialist this morning. He had almost 10,000 folks at the end of the day, right? Almost 10,000 folks joined. That is the show that we have at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Monday through Friday, right into the open, right? So it's pre-market and into the open, where he and the Serengeti Specialist, DBL Moms, go ahead and look for the parabolic runners, pre-market into the open. So that's a hot show. Go ahead and make sure you're following on YouTube at Coach Nick Money. At Coach Nick Money, and set the notifications on. Always share, comment, and give thumbs up and all that good stuff, because it helps the algorithm. And the more that the algorithms are helped on our social media, the more we're able to put more and more content for you. I hope you're enjoying the content, folks. Let's go, baby. Woo-wee. So DZZ, DB Gold double. Okay. That's the situation with this particular ticker. It was quite choppy on its way up, but it did move significantly, but now it's pulled back significantly. And now it is consolidating just a little below VWAP. We want to see the price get over the 820 mark. So that is the DZZZ. DZZ. Did I say DZZZ? Well, you know what I meant. You know what I meant, doubles. CLIK. This ticker ran in after hours on Friday, and we gave it to our private Discord on Friday as a continuation play, and in fact it ran 170% pre-market and then ultimately sold off. We also did a YouTube video on it after hours, after the close of after hours, and put it on social media for you. And here it is. CLIK Click Holdings ran parabolic in the morning, but has sold off ever since, and now it's consolidating below VWAP. The RSI is insignificant, and the volume candles are insignificant. It would need volume to make its way back north of the border. It's currently up 70%. The thing that caught my eyes, doubles, is that it is a micro mini float with 426,000 shares. So the float was extremely small, and it has volume of 15 million. Now, why is that important, doubles? Let me tell you, since you asked. Let me tell you. And this is why I love our scanners, because it tells us the float and the volume. Most scanners out there don't tell you what the float is, so you're only getting half of the equation. What am I talking about? Because when you look at stock trading and you break it down to its very basic elements, it's basically a equation of supply and demand. In other words, how many shares are available for trading, because every company has a different amount of shares that are available for trading, and how many shares are actually demanded, how many shares are actually exchanging hands. That's the volume. So the float is your supply of the stocks that are available. The volume is the amount of shares that are actually being requested to be traded. So if you have a very low float stock like CLIK, in other words, 426,000 shares, if the float is that low and you have a sizable amount of volume, in other words, demand, the price is going to go up. And that's exactly what happened with CLIK. It went up 170% because the float was merely 426,000. The volume, 15 million. Let's get a share party. We're almost up to 200. Let's get it to 300. Let's get it to 300, baby. Share it up, share it up, share it up. If you're enjoying the content, let's get this stream buzzing, baby. Let's go. I'm just saying. So that's the story. CLIK moved on earnings. That was the news that acted as a catalyst. And the earnings came out last Friday. And this was also an early watch list in the Discord, right? Again, we have formulas that we've created after years of watching literally tens of thousands of stocks. We see patterns. So what happens is we create an early watch list in the Discord at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Monday through Friday, the day before the next trading day. And those are the stocks that we think are most likely going to have a chance of being parabolic. And CLIK was one that was in the early watch list, and we were 150 million% correct because it ran 170% this morning, right? And of course, eventually it sold off. And that's the thing with these stocks. You know, a lot of people like to hold them long term, and that's not the way I trade, because I know that most of these stocks have shelf registrations, and ultimately when they run, the companies most of the time exercise the shelf registrations, which cause the price action to move down. Right, Doubles? So that's the story. So I like to do like the Marines, baby. I like to get in and get out. I'm not giving you financial advice, folks. Y'all always have to do your own due diligence, and you have to trade the way you want to trade. But I'm telling you what I do, because I'm your boy, and I'm going to tell you, because y'all my indelibles, and I feel like I need to share my insight. Thank you very much. Let's take a look at BKYI. This is another ticker that ran earlier today on news. Okay, BKYI, BioKey International, and their shares are trading higher after the company announced a new partnership with another company. I'm not going to get into the other company. It's not important. But the bottom line is BKYI ran quite parabolic. It had 7 million float, which is on the lower side. It's like on the higher part of the lower side, but it was still, quite low. And the volume was 252 million. You could see it right in the left side of the screen when you take a look at our custom Discord scanners, right? You could see that the volume was 252 million, significantly higher than the float, 7 million. Price action right now is at $1.15. The stock price had gone over $2, okay, and then came back down. Currently, BKYI is up 49%. We can go ahead and get the graffiti pencil activated, Doubles, because that's what we do, baby.
Yes, sir.
And we can see that what ended up happening was after the price action went parabolic, it hit around the $2 mark, $2.10 mark, and it developed resistance at this level right here in the form of a double top. If I put the chart closer together, you could see the double top, right? There's like two little mountains, okay? So this is a bearish pattern. If it was the other way around, where the bottom, it was a double bottom, it would be a bullish pattern. And I like double bottoms, yo. I like double bottoms, and I like bottom tails, because those are bullish patterns and bullish candles. But double tops, I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. Because what ends up happening most of the time when you have a double top is you have the old flusheroo. And that's exactly what happened with BKYI. Okay. It ultimately pumped really hard, moved really aggressively, well over 100%, formed this double top. Price action flushed, and now the price action is below VWAP. Whenever your 9 EMA is below your VWAP, that's generally a bearish pattern. Whenever your price action is below VWAP, that's generally a bearish pattern. So what we're going to do is we're going to get not even the Fibonacci, yo. We're going to get the green line and put it where the VWAP is. And the VWAP right there is at roughly $1.67. So we would need to see this 9 EMA curl upward, break through this downtrend to show us that it's still moving upward, and then ultimately it'll have resistance right at the VWAP. It would need to break through the VWAP. But here's the thing. Lack of volume. Again, we're still an hour and 4 minutes away from power hour, so there's going to be a lack of volume. But then the other issue is, look at this RSI doubles. Look at this. Yes. Look at it. Look at it now. Look at it. Look at it. Yes. Look at how low the RSI is. It's very much close to the oversold area, and it's still pointing downward, which indicates there's really a lack of buyers stepping in as the price continues to go down. So the first thing we're going to look for is to see whether or not this 9 EMA starts to curl upward. We want to see some candles coming here with larger volume, and we want to see a reversal on the RSI, but we are in a slow part of the day, so that may not happen for quite a while. It may not happen at all, you know, but we'll keep an eye on this because it did have news and it did move parabolic. But let's go back to CODX because that's the one that has the bulk of the attention today. CODX, and it has formed a descending wedge. It's at resistance at $1.04. We'll keep an eye on it. We want to see some movement upward. RSI is holding mid-rift. It was a double top that sold off. It's a heavier floated stock. Let's see what happens with CODX. Let's go and get a dub for the community. Yes. It's the play portion of the show, and then we'll come back, let the stocks cook a little bit. You know, they're a little raw right now. You know, you got to let them simmer a little bit as we get closer to power hour. And let's go and try to get a dub while we put the stocks on the oven and let them cook a little bit. Let's go, baby. Time to get a dub for the community, for the indelibles. Let's go, baby. Share it up. We're almost at 500. Share it up, share it up, share it up. Let's go, baby. And if you have questions, go ahead and put them in the chat. Put them in the chat. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. CLIK moving up ever so slightly, 70%. SUPV also had been moving today, up 48%. Heavy floated stock, 55 million, 13 million volume. And then the crowd favorite, ASST. A lot of folks on social media chatting it up. Currently, 784 million shares of exchanged hands, and it is currently up 46%. So a lot of chatter about ASST. We'll check that one out a bit later. Right now, we're jumping into some OG Fortnite and going to go get a dub for the community. At least we're going to try our darndest for it. Right, Doubles? Yes, sir, baby. Let's go. Let's share it up. We're almost at 500. Can we get to 600? Let's go, baby. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Where the enemies at? Where they at? Where they at? Let me at them. Let me at that fool right there. Right there. Where you at, fool? All right, Doubles. Here we go, bro. Should I go hot? I'm not even warmed up, bro. But I don't want to make any excuses. You know what I mean? I don't want to make no excuses. Let's take a look at what ASST is doing. Let's see. ASST. Come on, T. ASST. Generally trending upward. Hey. Let's go, baby. Let's go. You know what I'm going to do, Doubles? I think I'm going to go right over hot. I'm going to go hot, bro. I decided. I'm just going to go hot, bro. Just going to go hot. I'm just going to send it. I'm just going to send it, bro. Let's share it up. We're almost at 500. So, ASST trending upward. Currently up 45%. Doubles. We got enemies over here, bruh. We got enemies over here, bruh. He's in there, right? I don't know where, though. He's back here somewhere. Oh, bro, what the heck? Bro, all right, that don't count. That don't count. That don't count. That was a warm-up, man. That was pretty embarrassing. I should have had that guy too. I don't know why. Anyway, let's take a look at ASST while we're getting into the game. Let's go ahead. Let's see what's going on. All right, so what we got over here with ASST, let's go ahead and do a Fibonacci retracement so we can basically look at some key levels of support and resistance. We could see that the price action is just above the support area of the VWAP, which is around $1.47-ish. And you can see that the Fibonacci is also around that, around 150, 147. The 9 EMA is stacked above the VWAP. That is bullish. And the two moving averages are pretty close to each other, so that's also bullish. And we could see that the RSI is moving up towards the overbought area, but there's still a lot of real estate over there where it could keep going. So all of this is suggestive of a bullish pattern, okay, but it does lack some volume. So it looks kind of bullish right now. It is a crowd favorite because it's moving as a almost like a meme stock, you know. As a result, it will have some choppy price action unless a lot of volume comes in. And if a lot of volume comes in, doubles, you know what happens? Bada bing, bada boom, you know? Like that, yo. Like that. Jigga, 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 that, yo. And we might see a little bit of explosiveness with the one and only ASST. A lot of people have been talking about this as if it's going to be the next BYND or the next OPEN. I want to see what get out of here, fool. Get out of here, fool. I want to see what kind of volume it gets. That's what I'm looking at. All right? I like the hype, but I want to see the volume, baby. The volume. Because the volume always tells us what's up. Now, it has had a lot of volume doubles today, 729 million shares, but I'm talking about the volume right now. Right this minuto, you know? Wasn't that a band, bro? The Minutos or something like that? I don't know. Maybe. Possibly. I don't know. All right, so that's the story, folks. We're looking at ASST. Let's go ahead and check out what's going on with CODX. It is definitely in a bullish pattern. We could see from the scanner that the price action is quite bullish. We can see that the stock ticker symbol has turned green. That's an indication that the price action has moved. We had a double top that created a descending wedge bull reversal pattern, and we could see that it was holding support at $1, and now it's $1.06, baby, up 216%. Now, this is a heavier floated stock at 46 million volume. Sorry, 46 million float. But now, it was just a little while ago, it was 865 million volume. It's now 905 million volume. Current price at $1.13, $1.14. RSI is pointing upward. That is a bullish pattern, if you will, a bullish pattern. This guy beat me to the property of it, to this. Come on, let's go. Let's get this. Come on. Get out of town, bro. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. The heck, bro. Come on, they're trying to beat up on the coach. What's up with them? Don't they understand that I won't tolerate it? I got somebody over here, bro. Chill, bro. Chill, bro. Woo, 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 woo. Let's go, baby. You got him with the trap. Did I? Yeah. Oh, my God, you're right, I did. You fool. What's up, fool? Holy moly! All right, we're making up for the first game that was not so copacetic, bro. Right? The first game was not copacetic at all, bro. No, that was like a warm-up, yo. Come on, baby! Ooh, what a fool. He went right into the trap, didn't he? Ha 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 ha. He went right in. You know, he probably thought that I was up there still. You know, like I was in that room, probably. That's probably what hop on. What hop on? Bro. No, you sure?
Yeah, he broke down the wall.
You're right, he did.
That's why I'm saying build walls around it, so that way people think, oh,
yeah, they think that it's healthy and they got no problems and everything is beautiful. And meanwhile, they got trappy. Trappy. Let's share it up. We got over 800 folks here. Let's go for 1,000. I'm getting a little perturbed here. Doubles gets a lot of folks. I want a lot of folks too. I want a lot of folks. I want so many folks. Ooh, yeah. Or maybe a pump instead. I mean, you know, maybe a pump instead. Let's share it up. Let's go for 1,000. Yes, sir. Yes, sirree, baby. Yes, sirree. All right. Right, Doubles? I'm just saying, bro. I'm just a saying. I'm a super saiyan. Let's go. See how I did that, Doubles? See how I did that, bro? Yes, sir. Yeah. All right, so that's what's going on, bro. Bruh. We got almost 900. Let's go for 1,000. 1,000. And CODX is stabilizing at a particular area right now. But it's still not power hour. I like the fact that it's still moving up, man, even though it's not power hour yet. Yes, sir. DZZZ moving up. Click, moving up. Click. CLIK moving up ever so slightly, ever so gently. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Oh, look, we're in zone, bro. He's in zone, fella. Ooh. Let's go, baby. I like this boat. It gives a lot of mats, bro. You know who told me this? Patel. Where's Patel, man? He's having fun. You know he's having a lot of fun in college, bro. Oh, yeah, man. Oh, yeah, Doubles. He's in college, bro. He's hanging out, bro. Good for him. Yes, sir. The Patel Meister. We miss Patel. Patel is off the hook, bro. He is off the hook. Always getting dubs with us. That's what he does. Yeah. Ooh, look at what I got, Doubles. Look at here. Oh, wepas. Oh. Woo, look at that. Just when you thought I was going to leave. No. I'm going to stick around and get myself some more mats. Why not? Wow, Doubles. Wow, Doubles. Wow. All right. Over 900 folks. Let's go for 1,000. I think I should get some brick too. Why not? CODX trying to move back up again. CODX trying to push that descending wedge bull reversal, baby. Bull reversal. It's trying to do it, Doubles. So, Doubles, just as a reminder, one of the reasons why I like landing at Viking, multiple campfires to recover, plenty of wood, plenty of brick. Why not? Ooh. Right? What do we got over there? What do we got? What is this? Yeah. Aaron says, why does volume peak up at 2 p.m.? 2 p.m., I think basically, I think you're talking about probably 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 2 p.m. Central. If that's what you're talking about, that's the beginning of power hour, right? So what happens is it's the last hour of regular trading. So what'll happen is the traders that were trading in the morning that are willing to trade some more will come in towards the end of the regular trading hours, and they will basically go ahead and cause more volume. So the second wave of volume pretty much happens during power hour. So that's why you'll see a spike in volume. And remember, volume is demand, right? So the more volume, the more demand, the more demand, the more likely that these stocks are going to go up in price. That's why we like to be surgical, if you will, right? We like to be surgical and trade when we have as many things in our favor. Volume is one of it. So pre-market just before the open, going into the open tends to have a lot of volume, tends to have the most volume, right? And then the second wave would be, generally speaking, as a rule of thumb, right around power hour, 3 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. This guy is right over here. I'm going to see if I can go ahead and get a piece of this fella right here. Let's see. Let's see. Can we get this guy or what? Where is he? Where is he? He's fighting this fella right there. He's fighting the bots. All right. See, he moved away. He moved away. Okay. All right. We're gonna have to be surgical here. All right. I don't know where he went, bro. Where is this guy? Come on. Where you at, fella? Where'd you go? Where'd you go? He's right there. And he's right over there. Look at that. Oh, my. All right, you know what? I don't like this situation. There's too much going on here. Time to get out of here. Oh-ho! Oh-ho! Wow, sweaty. All right, let's just get out of here, bro. Too much going on. I don't have any control over it. I don't have height. Nah. Somebody's here. Whoa! Whoa! What's going on here?
No, we do. Place a trap. Place the trap.
Hold on, bro. I'm gonna trap him, all right? I'm gonna clock him. Is what I'm gonna do. Shh, hold on. There we go. Where are you, creature? Where are you, buddy? Where is this guy? I know, but where? I don't like this, bro. I don't like this at all. I'm gonna get out of here.
Yeah. I was gonna say, but this trap. That way it's like
You know what it is, Doubles? I don't like when I can't see my enemy, bro. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. You know what I'm saying, bro? Alright, what's going on over here? What's going on over here? What is going on? They're right. Look at this. Look at this. Somebody just... Over here again. Look at this. Where the hell are they, bro? I just don't know where the heck they went. I think you're right. I'm gonna go down to zone. I'm gonna rift, bro. I'm gonna rift over here. They're over there somewhere, I'm sure. Alright, whatever. That's a them problem, right? That's a them problem. Let's share it up, folks. Let's go. Enemy right there, bro. Straight ahead. Woo! Got 33 on him. Got 33 blue. Blue teleportation. What's going on over here, bro? Oh my goodness. Oh my gracious, bro. I don't know, bro. I don't know. Man, there's a lot of activity going on over here at Doubles. Man, I don't like this. I don't like this. I don't like it. I don't like it, bro. I don't like it. I don't like it. Doubles. I don't like it. Oh my, wait a minute. This is out of zone, bro. I don't like that. I don't like it. I don't like being out of zone. A lot of stuff going on up there. I feel like I should go up there, though. What do you think, Doubles? Should I try to take that area? I don't know. I don't know, bro. I don't know, bro. I don't know, bro. I think I'm gonna do it. Up! 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 Dude, bro. Come on, bro. He had the P90, bro. Look at that. Wow. I had to do that, man. That zone did not act lovely to me. Did not. Let's take a look at CODX. Double CODX. Holy moly. Holy moly. Holy moly. All right. Let's go, baby. A nice little breakout, baby. A nice little breakout. It also will have earnings apparently within 14 days on November 10th. It has a partnership. That's the news. Heavier floated stock. It basically has 46 million in float, but the volume, you can't stop it with 925 million. CODX up. Currently 264%. 264%. And it has made a new high at $1.28, baby. Let's go. Let's share it on up. Share it on up to the big time. Let's go to 1100. We have well over 1,000. Let's go to 1100, 1200. Let's go, baby. All right, so we are right now in a halt with CODX, We will see what happens with it, but it definitely broke out of that descending wedge bull reversal. So let's get rid of these double tops out here. That's old news. Old news, Doubles. Old news. Let's get rid of that. And we still have 41 minutes before power. Hour. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Let's go take a look at DZZ. Currently up 103%. And you can see that it too had a double top. Price action came tumbling down. It was channeling, and now, unfortunately, it looks like it's breaking down from that channel. The 90 MA is dipping away from the VWAP. We don't like that. The RSI is moving towards oversold. There's still some real estate over here where it keep on dipping. So, yeah, Yeah, it looks kind of bearish. Looks kind of bearish. So DZZ, it was very choppy. It was not something that I really cared for, even though it ran parabolic, right? So, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens with that. CLIK ran very early in the morning. It had very positive news on Friday in after hours earnings, positive after hours earnings reports. But you can see right now it formed an irregular head and shoulders pattern. Here's your head. Here's one shoulder. Here's the irregular shoulder. I call it the Igor. Igor head and shoulders. It's consolidating for the most part underneath VWAP, but it really needs to curl significantly and break through the VWAP, which is currently at $12.84. RSI is drifting towards overbought, which is a bullish pattern, but you just don't have the volume on CLIK at this moment. So we'll see what happens with it. BKYI formed a double top, and it is basically still hasn't fully broken through that. Yes, it did. It halted up. Nice run. Nice run. I hope you made some money with it, Aaron. We'll go back to it. Let's take a look at CODX as we wait for it to recover. That was a really nice descending wedge bull reversal, and it actually came together with that volume that came in. Okay, it resumed. It looks like it resumed. Yep. It hit resistance exactly at the $1.43, which is what we were looking at. And now what we need to see is volume come in and allow it to pierce through that resistance area, right? And if it does, then we're probably going to be seeing resistance at around $1.56. We could see that the RSI is in the overbought area, but there's still a lot of real estate because look, you could see over here and over here, the RSI went significantly in the overbought area. And keep in mind, doubles, there's not really any other stocks that are doing much right now. So, you know, this is the one that looks the most schmexy, doubles, the most schmexy. And look at that. That is a beautiful descending wedge bull reversal. It pierced through where the double top is, so that's good. We have support right where the double top, these two double tops are right over here. Support is 122. We need a nice burst of energy, a nice burst of volume to test this resistance area of $1.43. This seems to be the best show in town right now as we wait for power hour. You know, but that could change. But right now, it looks really schmexy, baby. All right, so this is a 5-minute candle, 5-minute chart. So we still got time for the new candle, about a minute and a half before the new candle comes in. We don't want to see this top tail like this. We want to see that the next candle gets above the body of this candle, since this is a top tail, right? So we'd like to see the price action. One of two things happen. We want to see either a reclaim of this wick, or if it takes time and it takes about a minute and a half to get to the next candle, we want to see the body of the next candle be significantly above where this candle closes. So we're going to keep a close eye on it, but this is certainly a good start of a breakout from a descending wedge bull reversal, and we've been looking at this pattern now for quite a while, and it actually ultimately broke out the way we were hoping it would. So that's the story with CODX. CODX currently 941 million volume. Crazy amount of volume, almost 20x the float. The float's 46 million. The stock is currently up 279%. Can we see 300%? I got my fingers and toes crossed for it. I hope so. I want to see that happen, and it looks quite bullish still. I need a little bit more volume so that we can see this candle get reclaimed. So that's the story with CODX. Aaron, I hope you made a bundle. I hope you made a lot of loot, baby. Let's go. Woo! Let's go. Let's take a look at SUPV. That's another ticker that has been popping up on the scanner, SUPV. And then we'll go back to CODX because that's the one that looks the most schmexy. All right, so this particular stock is up 46%. It's an Argentine stock trading higher after President Milei La Libertad Avanza party secured a victory in the midterm legislation elections. But you can see that the 90 MA is starting to dip down, and it looks like it's going to possibly cross underneath the VWAP. The VWAP is at $9.82. It's a 55 million float stock, and there's only 14 million in volume. You could see that the RSI is pushing downward towards the oversold area, and there's a lack of volume, and the float is much greater than the volume. So this looks like it could potentially become bearish and continue to dip downward. Let's go back to CODX. That's the one that looks the most interesting right now. Things can change, but right now, look, this is what we were looking for, doubles. Check it out. You see? You see how we went to the next candle at 1 minute at 225? Do you see how it went to the next candle? And when we wanted to see the volume, the next candle be higher than where the body of the previous candle is, that's what we want. We want to see this candle start to accelerate and push upward and be the second attempt to break through. And hopefully it will break through. Usually either on the second or third attempt, it'll break through if it's going to break through. So let's see if some volume can get into this. And if we can break the resistance right over here, $1.44. Remember, this is a heavier floated stock, so it's going to take a lot more to get it to break through. Even though it has all of this monstrous volume, it's still going to take more than the average bear to pierce through. You know, if this stock doubles, if this stock was 6 million shares or 4 million shares, man, forget about it. Forget about it. You know what I'm talking about? Doubles. You know what I'm saying, bruh. You know what I'm talking about? Forget it. It would have gone completely bonkers. Not that 287% is not bonkers, right? But if it was a lower float stock, you know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
500, 600, 1,000, 1,500, that would have been possible. You know what I mean? All right, here it goes. It's trying to tickle the bottom of resistance at $1.44. Tickle, 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 tickle. Come on, top tail is no bueno. We don't want a top tail. No.
Hey.
Noah. Now, we also have a situation where the 9 EMA is significantly separated from the VWAP. That's not what we really like to have. We like to have the two of them stacked with the 9 EMA above the VWAP, but we want them tightly bound together. They're not. So that usually indicates that it's overextended and that the price action comes down. Now, if the price goes below $1.20, you might end up having the beginnings of a triple top 1, 2, 3, and that could be a bearish pattern, and we could see a flush in price action. So we really need to see this price action start to recover and definitely stay above the $1.22 mark. Otherwise, it could get a little nasty. So we'll see what happens. I'm going to keep an eye on this stock because right now it still looks like it might pull up, but it's starting to get a little questionable levels. So we'll see what happens. And again, we still have 32 minutes before power hour kicks in. So we'll keep an eye on CODX. CODX. All right, ladies and gentlemen, if you're not subscribed to the YouTube channel, go ahead and hit the subscribe button at Coach Nick Money. At Coach Nick Money. And we're also on X at Coach Nick Money. At Coach Nick Money, and of course Facebook, Instagram, and Threads at Coach Nick Money. We're streaming live on Twitch also at Coach Nick Money, and we're on TikTok, Tiki-Taki, aka the Tac at DBL Nicks, at DBL NICKS, and the screen name is Coach Nick Money. All right, folks. We would love to have you join our community in our Discord. We have an amazing community, and the Discord is incredible with a chock full of tools. It's not just an amazing community, right? Because anybody could have a community, but we have a community that's geared towards succeeding and winning. It's very supportive. We're always there to help you out. All right. And in addition to that, we have monstrous tools available like custom scanners. You're looking at one of the custom scanners right here, but we also have the breakout scanner, which basically monitors for volume bursts that could potentially be the beginning of a new parabolic runner. That's the ticker tape scanner that we have. This is the market mover scanner, which shows us the leading gainers of the day. We also have the early watch list that comes out Monday through Friday at 6:30 p.m. for the following day. A lot of major watch list items that go up over 100%, 200% sometimes the next day. Yeah. So we have that as well. And of course, there's all the search features for all of the stocks as far as their filings, as well as their press releases, and much more. There's just a lot. I was actually speaking to one of our members yesterday, and they were absolutely shocked at all of the different features that we actually had. Right? Wow. In the Discord. So go ahead and click the link in the description for your 4-day trial for $9.99. See everything with your own eyes. Give it a test. Give it a whirl, squirrel. Give it a whirl, squirrel. Give it a whirl, squirrel, as we see the third candle trying to make its way through, piercing the 144 mark, $1.44 for CODX. We want to see that break above this red line. And ladies and gentlemen, make sure you go ahead and take advantage of that 4-day trial for $9.99. Link in the description. Let's go, baby. All right, we're going to go and try to get a win for the indelibles. Folks, I call y'all indelibles. You know why, right? You know why. Let's get a share party, 1,300. Let's get a 1,300 doubles. Let's go. We call you indelibles because we want you to achieve your goals and aspirations and leave your mark and make it an unerasable mark. That's why you're indelibles. You can't erase your mark. Be inspirational for others. Be inspirational for your family and loved ones. Be inspirational for yourself. Achieve everything that you want and just be the good person that you are. Let's go, baby. Let's go. And let's share it up. Let's get a ton of people in here because I'm going to try to get a dub for you. And then we'll go ahead and check out some of these stocks as we get closer to Power Hour and see what they're doing. If you have any questions on any particular stocks or any topics having to do with stocks or even gaming, whatever the case may be, just put it in the chat. Put it in the chat. Doubles. Put it in the chat. Put it in the chat. Put it in the chat. Why not? Why not? Why not, doubles? Why not? Right? Why not, doubles? Why not? Why not? Why not? Why not? Wow. Really? I missed everything? For real? What the hell? Wow, what the heck was going on with that? That was terrible. Missed every shot. What the heck? What the heck? That was not good, bro. Man, I'm still missing my shots, bro. What the heck? No bueno, no bueno, no bueno. I don't know what's up with that. I don't know, man. That's upsetting. I don't like when I miss my shots. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it, doubles. I don't like it. You know what I mean, dubs? Dubby. I'm going somewhere different, doubles. I'm going to go somewhere else. I'm going to go to Haunted. Haunted, baby. Haunted. Let's share it up. Let's get to 1,300 and then 1,400. We're watching CODX trying to break through resistance at $1.44. It has broken out of a bullish pattern, the descending wedge bull reversal pattern, and it has given us a nice bullish run. Does it have more gas in the tank? More gasolina? We're hoping it does. We're checking it out, doubles. Checking it out. You know what I'm saying, dubs? Doubles. You know what I'm talking about? Doubles. Aha. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Woo-wee. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Oh my, what's going on over here? What's going on over here? What's going on? What's going on? I said, what's going on? Yeah, what's going on? Woo! Woo! He wasn't ready. He wasn't. I feel bad for him. Well, no, not really. No, not really. No, I'd be faking it if I was saying that I felt bad for him. No, not even a little bit. No, 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 no. No, 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 doubles. No. Oh my. A lot of golden miniguns over here, huh, bro? A lot of them. A lot of them. All right, I want something. I need a shotgun, bro. That's what I need. I need a shoddy. A shotty gunner, bro. Right? A shotgun, right, Bubbles? What do you think, bro? Yeah. A shotgun, a shotty gun. Shotty gun. Let's go, baby. Right over here. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my doubles. We got a little bit of mini action over here. Minis, baby. Let's share it up. Let's go to the 1,300. Let's go, baby. 316% CODX breaks resistance at $1.44. That's what I'm talking about, doubles. Check it out. And it broke out of the descending wedge bull reversal. Y'all saw it first here with the coach. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Noah, let's go. Ooh. What's up, baby? What's up, critters? What's up? Oh my. My, oh, me, oh, my. Let's go, baby. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Let's go. I still don't have a shotgun, bro. I'm not going to lie to you. I still don't have a shotty. No shotgun, bro. No shotgun. No shotgun. No shot. Ooh, I feel like I should take this, bro. Not for nothing. Maybe I should take that too. Why not? Why not? Why not? Let's go, baby. Let's go. No shotgun, but that's all right. That's all right. That's all right. It's not a problem. It's not a problemo. Not a problemo. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Let's go, baby. Let's go. I want to get into some skirmish, bro, but I need a shotgun first. Ooh-wee. Look at that. Look at there. Look at there. How about a pump? Anybody? Can I have a Pumpasaurus Rex? How about a pump? How about... Okay, maybe not a pump. How about... I don't know. How about a half pot? Okay, I'll take that. Why not? Why not? All right, all right, all right. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Where are the shotguns, bro? Where are they? Shotgun. Give me a shotgun. Oh, my goodness. 322%. CODX, baby. CODX. Pumpasaurus Rex. Why not? Why not, bro? Why not? Why not? Let's go. We got it, bro. We got 1,300 folks with us right now. Let's go and get some activity going on over here. Let's go and into Junk Junction over here, whatever the heck that place is called. Is it Junk Junction? Yeah, Junk Junction. Let's go over there. Let's see what's going on. I could have sworn I saw some gunfire coming from that vicinity. You all know what I'm saying? Doubles. CODX pulling back ever so slightly. Had a nice 322% run. It needs to hold above $1.44. That is the resistance support line, baby. I don't see nobody over here. I don't see nobody here. Let's move over here. Let's go and check out what's going on. Let's scan the place a little bit. Let's scan it a little bit. I got the thermal scope, my brother. You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? Somebody already looted this place. Somebody looted this joint right here. You see that? Brah. Somebody looted already the joint. Looted it. Oh, yeah. Somebody was here. Somebody was already here. You know what I'm talking about? I don't know, bro. Bro. What's going on? Pleasant, maybe. Let's go check out Pleasant. Let's share it up. Let's get to 1,400. Price action has now dipped below $1.44. That is resistance now instead of support. We want to see the price action go up. Up. Come on. It's got to get above the $1.44 and hold above it. Currently 304%. It was up as much as 320 some odd percent before. Looks like this place has been looted like it's nobody's business, bro. Yeah, this place has been looted. Let's go to the Riftosaurus Rex and see if we can land on someone. Is there anybody we can land on? Maybe. Perhaps. All new to this. Aaron says, all new to this. What is a resistance support line? Okay, so if the price action is below... Let's say there's different ways to draw support and resistance lines. What you're looking at right now is the Fibonacci retracement, which is one of the ways that support and resistance lines are created. If the price action is below one of these lines, then it would be deemed a resistance line. In other words, it's where the price action would be difficult to break through. Oh my. The price action would be difficult to break through. And that would be resistance. If it would be support, if the price action is above. Where did that critter go? Right there. So if the price action is below the line, it's a resistance line. If the price action is above that line, it is a support line. Now, why is it a support and resistance line? Because there are other people drawing Fibonacci retracements or other forms of support and resistance lines, and they will respect, generally speaking, respect the support and resistance lines. So if the price action is below that line, it's resistance, and other people will see it as resistance, and they'll understand that the price action needs to break through that resistance area, and that usually when there's resistance, it's much more difficult for price action to break through it, right? And if the price action is above it, it's support, and yeah, that's basically what you got going on. All right, we gotta go. We gots to go. So that is what the support and resistance lines are. The Fibonacci retracements are one way out of many ways to draw support and resistance lines. A lot of these support and resistance lines can be drawn in many, many different ways. And in many instances, the drawing of these support and resistance lines may very well coincide depending on whether you're using key levels of support or if you're using the Fibonacci retracement. We're using Fibonacci retracement, but you could use other ways of drawing these support and resistance lines as well. Hopefully that explains it and it makes a little bit more sense. And bring in some more questions. If you need some more help, go ahead. Put it in there. I got you. I got you. No problem. What is this? Balloons? I don't want no stinking balloons, bro. Hey, do you remember when they had glider redeploy, bro? Doesn't that come in the next season? He said, awesome. Aaron said, awesome. Very helpful. My pleasure, brother. You're welcome. My pleasure. Got you. I got you. Everybody needs a little helping hand. Why not? Why not, I say. Why not? Oh, we got an enemy right there. Look at that. I feel like, oh my God, look at that, bro. Oh my goodness, I gotta get rid of this impulse grenade. I got to, bro. I got to, bro. Where did they go, bro? Where did they go, my lovely? Da 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 da. Where did they go? All right, we gotta get in. Got almost 1,400 people in the stream. Let's go ahead and share it up. If you got some questions, if you want some tickers charted out, if you want some technical analysis of a particular stock, go ahead and let me know. I got you. You got questions? Go ahead and ask them. Makes the stream more interesting. You can see that the price action on CODX is now hitting support at the 9 EMA. That is the light blue line. And hopefully it will bounce and try to break through the $1.44 resistance line of the Fibonacci retracement, baby. There's activity over here. I'm going to try to see if I can get me some over here, bro. Let's see what's going on over here. Let's see. What's going on? What do we got? What do we got, Doubles? What do we got? What do we got? Wow, this guy's got a base over there. Look at that. He's got a freaking base over there, bro. See it? Look at that. He's got a base over there. He's got a whole base. There's somebody has got a base going on in Pirate. What's going on over here? What's happening? What's happening over here, fellas? There's some shooting in the back over here. Why not? Let's see if we can get in on some of this. Let's see what's going on. What do we got? What do we got? Let me at him, I tell ya. Let me at him, I tell ya. Anybody over there? I don't know. I don't know. Alright, we're gonna go down, though. That I will tell you. We're gonna go down, Doubles. Down. We're gonna go down, bro. Go down, bro. Down, bro. Let's go, baby. Let's go. We got almost 1,400 folks in here. Let's go and share it up. Let's get it to 1,500. Let's go, baby. Let's go. All right. Anybody over here? Anybody in this territory? Anybody right here? Anybody? Oh my. Let's go, baby. Let's get, maybe we can harvest a little bit of brick. Why not? Why not? Perhaps. Why not? We got some height over here. We got height over here, Doubles. We got height over here, buddy. Yeah. Wow. Doubles. Wow. Wow, doubles. Why not? Why not, bro? Why not? Let's go, baby. All right. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Where the heck is the gunfire? Oh, right there, bro. Somebody's trying to land on me, bro. Come on, critter. We want you. Oh, no! Oh, bro! He put a trap! Damn! I didn't hear you, bro. Oh, you clown, bro. Oh, I didn't hear it, bro. I didn't hear it. Oh, man, that sucks. All right, let's take a look at the stonks. We're about 13 minutes out for power hour. Bro, that hurt, bro. I don't know. What do I know? I don't know. Trap. Bah, humbug. Let's get a share party. Let's go. All right. CODX moved just below the resistance level of $1.44. It's trying to retest. It is still quite separated from the VWAP. We still have 13 minutes before power hour. Maybe a pullback is going to come back into play. I don't know. But we certainly have a situation where the RSI is where the 90 MA has significantly separated from the VWAP. We want the VWAP to catch up, so a pullback could be in the cards, but if we have a nice little bounce and surge in volume, we might see the VWAP start to pull upward with the 90 MA, but it's definitely having difficulty breaking resistance at $1.44. $1.44. So that is the key level of resistance that's giving us a lot of problems. If we go into a longer time frame, we could possibly see whether or not that is a resistance area in the past. It's not on the 4 hour. Let's go to the 1 year chart. And when we go to the 1 year chart, we can see that that is absolutely a generally heavy resistance area. Look at that right there. Boom. See that, doubles? Yeah. So this is a significant resistance area in the past, going back all the way to 1 year. You could see right around $1.44 we said was a resistance area. Look at that. Right there is roughly where the significant resistance is. You can see the price sometimes breaks through, but it pulls back down. This is what's been a common situation for the past year with this price action. So it's going to be a significant resistance area. Hopefully volume will come in and it will break through, but we're going to have to see what happens. So that's where being able to move through more than one time frame gives you a little bit more clarity doubles. You know what I'm talking about, bro? Yeesh, right over here. So that's what we're dealing with. So we have the 144 marked as a key resistance area, and we're going to keep an eye on that. Okay, let's take a look at CLIK, see what it's doing. Actually, Jack wants us to check out ASST. Let's go and take a look at ASST. This is a crowd favorite. A lot of people have been watching this. It's gotten a lot of news, if you will. Not a lot of news per se, but it's got a lot of attention, a lot of social media attention on ASST. Let's go take a look at it. It's had a lot of volume, so let's go ahead and check that out. Let's refresh the chart so that we can get the ASST up and running. ASST, and you could see that it is trending still upward. So let's go ahead and create a trend line for it to delineate what's happening with it. We can see that the price action is above VWAP. VWAP is roughly at around $1.49. The 90 MA is stacked above it. We want that. We want to see the VWAP follow the 90 MA. RSI is moving towards overbought, but still has some room available to it. And let's go and take a look at what's going on. It's currently up 53%. It has been a relatively slow mover as far as moving up, but it has been green pretty much most of the day. And what do we got going on? Vivek Ramaswamy backed ASST stock is surging today. So that's what you got. So Vivek Ramaswamy, who was the presidential candidate for 2024, backed the stock, and that created enough of a buzz to make the price action move upward. And it has been moving upward. It has been quite choppy, so there have been significant drops in price action, but the general trend has been an upward bullish trend. Let's go ahead and get rid of this trend line and create a channel so we can actually look at what the parameters of this upward trend actually are. So let's go ahead and get the parallel channel, and let's go ahead and delineate it that way, which will give us more clarity as to what the channel actually is. Let's go ahead and shrink this a little bit and pull this down ever so slightly, right? There we go. Let's bring it down a little bit more and do that, and we can see that the price action basically has been following this channel. It's towards the bottom part of the channel, which is good because it's holding the support area, and it is about 9 minutes to power hour when volume should start to trickle in. So hopefully a lot of volume will come in, and there is a heck of a lot of space here, if you will, for this channel to keep on moving upward. VWAP is right at this Fibonacci support area of $1.50, which is also a psychological support area. What do we mean by that? Usually half dollars and full dollars are psychological supports, because that's usually where people will buy and sell their stock, right? They'll try to buy and sell at $1.50, $2, $2.50, and so on and so forth. You know, a lot of people are not going to necessarily set up a buy order at $1.37, right? But they'll do it at $1.50, right? Or $1.40. So it's a psychological support area. The VWAP is there. The 90 MA is stacked above. The RSI is pushing towards overbought, but there's still plenty of room. There was a price spike over here with the volume spike over here on the volume candles, but we need to see more volume come in, and we are 8 minutes out from power hour. So this is definitely a nice pattern and worth watching, especially because of all the attention it's getting. As far as the volume is concerned, ASST has 865 million in volume. Absolutely absurd amount of volume today. So if somebody like Vivek Ramaswamy mentions you, well, that's what happens, right? That's what happens. The price action usually goes bonkers, baby. Bonka, badonka, badonka. Let's go to DZZ. DZZ is another ticker. Let's share it up. Let's get to 1600, folks. And we could see that it could not hold this channel, and it is selling off. So not really particularly attractive looking chart right now. It would need to really get itself back together again. So we're going to take this downward trend line right here and move it over here and say it needs to break this downtrend now. So it has another downtrend, and that's not usually a good indication when you see more than one downtrend. Let's get rid of the double top. We know what caused the downtrend, but that was this downtrend right here, but now it's still going down. 90 MA is pointing away from the VWAP. VWAP is way up here at $8.12, and it is going to be a resistance area. The 90 MA keeps dipping. There's not a lot of volume on it, and the RSI is oversold. So unless something happens with volume, DZZ looks like it might be cooked. It needs volume. Volume, I tell you. Volume. CLIK. Click Holdings had a parabolic run that started in after hours on Friday on earnings news, positive earning news. It continued pre-market, ran parabolic about 170% pre-market, and has been selling off and now consolidating just below VWAP. It too will need volume to have the 90 MA curl and move upward towards the purple line, which is the volume weighted average, which is currently at $12.83. We still have some time before power hour. 6 minutes, folks. 6 minutes before power hour. The power hour. while. You know what I mean? So, yeah, that's the story with that one. All right. BKYI is another ticker that had news that ran parabolic earlier in the morning. BKYI double topped and then it flushed. Double top is a bearish pattern. It flushed. It broke the downward trend and has been consolidating, but we really need to see the price action curl upward. And right now, we kind of have a flat 9 EMA, and the 9 EMA is below the VWAP. That is a bearish signal. Until this curls upward, if it does curl upward, not particularly schmexy, it would have significant resistance right at the VWAP at about $1.66. We could see that the RSI is bouncing off the oversold area, but it's still not above the midsection of the RSI, and we can see that there's still a lack of volume. But again, there's still 5 minutes before power hour, so we'll see what happens with that. Let's share it up. Let's get to 1700, folks. 1700. Let's get to 1700. Let's go to ASST. Take a look at it again, ASST, see what's going on. It is, in fact, trending upward towards that upper portion of that upward channel. So we're going to come back to ASST because it is moving up. CODX, let's take a look at it. It broke out of that descending wedge, bull reversal, tried to stay above 144, which was significant resistance, but now it's hitting that resistance wall. And we know with the 1 year chart that that resistance area of $1.44 is pretty well respected all the way back for an entire year. So unless it gets some serious volume, it's going to have quite a challenge breaking through this. But here's the good news, doubles. 4 minutes to power hour, and hopefully we will see some significant movement on CODX. That's what we're hoping for. Let's go back to ASST. That's the one that's trending upward ever so slightly. It has pretty powerful news in the sense, not the stock itself per se, but I guess it is the stock because Vivek Ramaswamy, the presidential candidate in 2024, supported this particular stonk. So it's been pushing the price action upward, and I'm going to guess that it probably has a very high short level, so a possible short squeezy, nice and easy. That's what everybody's hoping for. So hopefully that'll happen. I got my fingers and toes crossed on ASST. So the two that I'm looking at right now, CODX and ASST, seem to be the most schmexy out of the bunch. Let's go ahead and get one more match in, doubles, and then we'll wrap it up with another viewing of the stonks, and that's it, right, doubles?
Yes.
Yeah, let's do it, man. Let's go. Let's get a win for the Indelible Tribe. Folks, make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel at Coach Nick Money, and also on Twitter, aka x.com. All right, x.com at Coach Nick Money. At Coach Nick Money, we have 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, financial news, as well as pre-market, regular hours, and after hours, everything pertaining to microcap and small cap stocks. We have technical analysis of charts, news, and much, much more. That's on x.com at Coach Nick Money, at Coach Nick Money. And of course, we're also on Facebook, Instagram, and Threads at Coach Nick Money. Great content there as well. And in addition to that, we're also streaming live on Twitch at Coach Nick Money, and we're on TikTok, Tiki-Taki, or as Doubles likes to call it, the Tac, and that's at DBL Nicks, at DBL NICKS, and the screen name is Coach Nick Money. And of course, we invite you to come and join our Discord community with all the powerful tools, numerous scanners, numerous news features to research what's causing these parabolic moves. Like, for example, ASST, we already looked at our news and we saw that ASST had news regarding Vivek Ramaswamy backing the stock. That's important to know, doubles, because otherwise, how would you know why is it drifting upward like that? So all these tools are available in the Discord, and it's an amazing community. Go ahead and take advantage of the Discord by clicking the link in the description and taking a 4-day trial for $9.99. And let us know that you saw us on the stream. Let's get the share party going on. Let's get to 2,000 doubles. Let's get to 2,000, folks, and let's get a dub for the Indelible Pride. Let's share up the screen. Let's go ahead and share up the stream so that we can get more folks in here. It'll energize me, and hopefully I'll perform a little better in the game and win a dub for you. That's what I'm hoping to do. I got to tell you, the competition's been a little bit more fierce than usual, my fella. Now you said that match-based what is it called? Skill-based matchmaking has been gotten rid of for OG, right, Doubles? Partly. So we're gonna see more sweaty people in the lobby. It don't matter. It don't matter. I'm still gonna give 150% for my indelibles. It don't matter. I don't worry about things like that. I don't worry about it. I don't worry about it. Don't worry about nothing. No, sir, baby. No. Noah. No. Oh, man, really? This is what you're giving me on my first weapon? Really? Give me good guns, bro. Give me something good, bro. Come on, bro. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to do that. Somebody's here, you know that, right? Come on, fella. Come in. The water's warm. Come on. Where you at? Where's the beef? Where's the beef? He's in here, bro.
Sometime.
Get out of town, bro. Bro! Get out of town, bro. Get out of here, bro. Come on, bruh. I'm working for the indelibles right now. You don't know? You don't know? This is the indelible pride. We don't lose like that, fella. I gotta make it more glamorous if I'm gonna lose. I gotta try to win. Let's go, baby. Let's go, doubles. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Go. Let's go, baby. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Ooh, campfire. Why not? Why not? Let's go, baby. Folks, we got almost 2,000 folks here. Let's go for 2,000. Let's go for 2,100. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Let's go, baby. There's so much shooting around, bro. I feel like I want to get myself into a game, but I need an AR. I need an AR. All right, what's going on with the stonks over here? We got a nice steady movement with ASST. Moving on up. Ooh, look at here, doubles. Look at here, fella. How about an AR? Would an AR come from my way? What about an AR? AR? No? No AR. Got it. I got it. Yeah, no AR. Got it. Campfires galore, though, huh? Let's go, baby. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Ooh. I feel like I should be part of that, bro. I feel like I should be a part of that. You heard that, right, doubles? You heard it, right? Oh, my. Purple one. I don't want it. Do I want this? I don't think I want this either. Nah. I'll just rock my SMG, bro. I'm gonna definitely get into that fight, though. I will tell you that. Right, doubles? That's got to be in Snobby. Snobby Charles. Let's share it up, folks. Let's get 2,000 and then 2,100. They're way down there too. I wish I had a sniper, bro. It's all right. I'll just get down there and say hello. Why? How are you doing? How you doing, fella? How are ya? 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 Yeah, buddy. He's right here, bro. Where you at, bro? Stop hiding, bro. Stop hiding. He's hiding, bro. I hear him. Ooh, look, there's another guy right there, bro. I don't have a lot of ammo. I gotta drop these guys, bro. I don't have a lot of ammo. This guy's just taking all that loot, bro. Can't have that. Yeah, he left. No problem. No need to get fancy, bro. No need. No need. No need to get fancy, my fella. Oh, dude, he had no mini ammo. Ugh, that's not good for me, bro. No mini ammo, my fellow. That's no bueno, no bueno, no bueno. I need some mini ammo, buddy. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, man. And he's up top. I know, right, bro? Right? I'm telling you, bro. Bro, how about this? Dude, I got a gold SMG with 38 bullets, bro. Seriously, bro? Seriously, bro? Come on, man. Come on, fella.
Well, at least you got more SMGs.
I know, but not enough, bro. Definitely not enough, bro. Definitely not enough. Let's get a share party going on. We see ASST continuing to move upward, 59%. CODX pulling back that $1.44 resistance point, really causing problems for it. Really causing problems for it. I tell you. No. You know what? I need mats, bro. I do need some mataroons, bro. I need ammo. I need mats. I got so many problems. So many problems so far. I got so many problemos over here. Come on, give me some ammo. Ammo. Come on. Give me ammo, fella. Come on, man. Come on, man. Alright. Gotta move, bro. Storm is too close for comfort, bro. Too close for comfort, fella. Ooh-wee. Oh my goodness. We got some folks here fighting the monsters. Oh my, what's going on? And I don't have a long distance weapon again. I'm gonna have to get close to these fellas, up close and personal. He's right there, bro. I'm gonna have to say hello to this guy. Woohoo! Let's go, baby! That's all you had in small ammo? For real, bro? Are you kidding me, bro? That's all you had in small ammo? Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. That's not right. Let's get the share party going on. Let's go, baby. Where's the shooting? Over there? I'm gonna have to like try to get an AR because I think all my ammo is AR, bro. You know, bro. Bruh. Uh-oh. Somebody trying to land on the coach. No, he's right there, bro. I see him, bro. Oh, I see what he's doing. He's trying to get that drop, bro. He needs heals, bro. He needs heals if he's trying to get... No, he's further away. Look at that. He went right past the drop, bro.
Probably waiting for somebody to go for the drop.
I don't know. Nah, he's going with what's Flush Factory. I'm gonna chase him, bro. I hope he's not hiding behind the rocks. No, he's not. He's going in. He's going in. He's going in. This is probably a foolish move on my part, bro.
Yeah.
You just hit a trap. Perhaps doubles. We got an enemy nearby. People right over there, bro. See him? This guy came out over here. Look at this. Now he had a trap somewhere. I'm okay. I'm gonna get out of this building, bro. Come on, fella. Show me some love, bro. Where you at? Here he is. Uh-huh. He... Come down, fella. He's over here. Bye-bye! Wow, bro! Man, I'm in trouble, dude. I'm in big trouble, dude. I'm in big trouble, bro. Mm-hmm. Ooh, I got a campfire, bro. No, I know, bro. Got no mats though. I'm not gonna be able to heal.
You'll be able to heal someone.
Oh, you know what? I got another campfire. I don't have another mat. Come on, fella. Come on, fella. Come on, let me heal, bro. Let's get a share party. Let's go.
Shit party.
ASST, 63%. Come on, keep healing me, man. Keep healing me.
Hey,
Heal me some more. Heal. Oh, it's only 3 people, bro. 5 people or 3 people? 3 people. 5 people. Right, bro? I have no mats, though. I need this guy to leave me alone, bro. Come on, baby. Man, this sucks, bro.
those two fight.
Yeah. But that guy's got the best zone right there. guy's got height again. Man, this guy's got height, dude. Oh no! Oh, come on, bro! Oh, bro! Come on! Oh my goodness! All right, folks. So that's basically it. Go ahead and hit that link for the 4-day trial to the Discord at Coach Nick Money. At Coach Nick Money, and the link in the Discord is in the description. It's a $9.99 trial for 4 days. Go ahead and click it. Follow us on YouTube at Coach Nick Money. At Coach Nick Money. Follow us on X at Coach Nick Money. At Coach Nick Money. Facebook, Instagram, and Threads at Coach Nick Money. Twitch at Coach Nick Money. Yep. And TikTok at DBL Nicks. At DBL NICKS. And the screen name is Coach Nick Money. We love you, Indelibles. You are awesome sauce, baby. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Make a lot of money. Achieve your goals and aspirations. You are Indelibles. Leave